An ACC rematch here in Blacksburg, and also a homecoming for Dara Mabry, making a trip back to Blacksburg to face her former team in Virginia Tech. It's the Hokies and the Fighting Irish from Cassell Coliseum. Welcome into the coverage here on 3304 Sports. Jake Lyman, Chris Longino with you tonight. Chris, this is going to be a good matchup here. The Hokies, they've struggled a little bit lately after losing to Notre Dame back in December, 84-78. Since then, just 1-4.
Yeah, it's been a rough patch for Virginia Tech. They haven't done well in conference play, being 2-5. Notre Dame has come out and turned around their season, being 5-3 throughout their season. Really turned it around in the last matchup where James here. I'm getting used to those names. I think as the game will go on, I'll be better. I'm still figuring. Where's her name? Come on. As Maddie Westbeld had 23 points in the last game, averaging 16 points right now, and she's doing an incredible job just scoring for the Fighting Irish.
She's been great in the paint. That's going to be a good matchup down low with Elizabeth Kittley. Kittley set the league on fire last year, winning ACC Freshman of the Year. Her and Westbeld, two young players down low, a chance to have a good matchup down on the low block.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup between Virginia Tech and Notre Dame tonight. You know, Virginia Tech down on the low post will seem to dominate, and we'll see if Notre Dame, with the depth and the strength and length of Virginia Tech, they'll be able to defend Notre Dame. Virginia Tech can pound the post. They can really do well tonight, maybe get a victory out here against the Fighting Irish.
And I mentioned Dara Mabry making her long-awaited return to Blacksburg. Spent her first 2 years here under head coach Kenny Brooks, and now she comes back in the Fighting Irish uniform. Chris, it wasn't exactly a great way of leaving things last year when Dara Mabry decided to go. I think her and Kenny Brooks had some issues, but Dara comes back now, following her sister's legacy before her at Notre Dame, trying to beat her former coach.
Yeah, and spending 2 seasons here and then leaving, following her sister's legacy, is really something interesting of a choice that she came back to the Fighting Irish. And, you know, it might be a big game for her tonight because she wants some revenge from last season. And let's see if she does it tonight because she's averaging 12 points this season and 3.3 assists this season.
Mabry coming off a 21-point game against Boston College. Also, still 7th on Virginia Tech's all-time list of three-point shooters. Speaking of that, Alicia Shepard for the Hokies, just 6 three-pointers away from breaking Vanessa Panus's all-time record in program history of 269 three-pointers. She's a great shooter. It's possible she gets that done tonight here against Notre Dame.
Yeah, Alicia Shepard, she's made 200 three-pointers in program history. She has the fastest Hokie to make 200 threes in program history for women's basketball, and it really shows because she was first-team All-ACC last year, and her shooting is elite. And if she can continue that, maybe they can help the Hokies get this win tonight for the matchup.
Shepard, 4th in the ACC in scoring, has double-digit points in every game this year. Looking at these two teams, Chris, the Hokies, again, they've been sliding lately. 2-5 in the ACC. They're second to last among teams still playing. Duke and Virginia discontinuing their women's basketball seasons earlier this month. And Notre Dame is 5th, kind of getting back to that Muffet-McGraw era type of performance under first-year head coach Neil Ivey. These two teams, again, going in separate directions, but we should have a good matchup tonight here from Cassell.
Yeah, Neil Ivey leaves a legacy, becoming the first-year coach after such a Hall of Fame career from Muffet-McGraw, and she, as a player, she went to 2 Final Fours, and after being 17 years within the Fighting Irish, being an assistant coach, going to 7 Final Fours as an assistant coach, maybe she can take over and turn this around and really make the Fighting Irish continue the legacy and really change the program and leave that legacy and help our team move forward from here.
It's going to be a great one here from Cassell Coliseum. Can Virginia Tech get their first win over Notre Dame here in Blacksburg since 2003? We'll see. Coming up after this, we'll take a quick break and be back for tip-off. It's the Hokies and the Irish on 3304 Sports. Welcome back inside Cassell Coliseum on the campus of Virginia Tech. ACC women's basketball coming your way. Notre Dame and the Hokies facing off here in Blacksburg. Looking at today's starting lineups, first for the visiting Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Dara Mabry, the former Hokie, starting at point guard, Abby Prohaska, as well as Anaya Peoples on the wing, Michaela Vaughn down at forward, and Maddie Westbeld, the freshman phenom, will be in the paint, matching up with Elizabeth Kittley for the Hokies. Two possibly ACC Freshmen of the Year matching up down there on the wings for the Hokies. It'll be Kayla King and Alicia Shepard, who is once again just 6 threes away from breaking the all-time Virginia Tech record. Azana Baines, the Duke transfer, will be down low next to Elizabeth Kittley. And then at the point, it's the freshman from Australia, Georgia A. Moore. Just about ready for tip-off here in Blacksburg. Hokies in the all-whites, Notre Dame in the all-navy. Tech will move towards the student section, Notre Dame towards the tunnel. Ball is in the air, and we are underway. Tip goes to the Hokies right away. Asia Shepard into the lane.
Wow.
Layup off the glass in. 2-0 Hokies, just like that.
That was a quick basket by Alicia Shepard there. She did a good job getting down there.
Dara Mabry in her return to Blacksburg has it in the left corner, now swings all the way around the key and finds Peoples on the right wing. Now back out to Mabry.
Good defense by the Hokies, locking it up, making sure that Notre Dame stays out of the paint.
Mabry floater from the free throw line, falls off the rim and in. Mabry scores her first points as an opponent in Blacksburg. It's 2-2. 30 seconds gone in the first quarter.
Very aggressive there, driving at the basket there, getting her first 2 points.
Moore holds right arc, gets a high ball screen from Baines, drives in, now short corner to Kittley, has it knocked away, recovers, back out Moore, top of the key, 3, off the right rim, no good. Kittley pulls in the offensive board, tries to go back up, puts it in and one.
And one, what a good and one there. You see that size with Virginia Tech, they have it on Notre Dame, and shows between the matchup being 6'5".
And excuse me, that's a travel on Elizabeth Kittley, going to be a turnover there instead. So moved her feet before she could get the ball into the basket. Notre Dame the other way. Straight up is Mabry. Now left wing for Peoples. Pulls up from just inside the arc. Too strong with that one. Rebound to Westbeld on the low block. Left hand floater falls off the rim and in.
Seems that Notre Dame is being very aggressive early as they're getting on the boards and getting back defensive rebounds and bringing it back up.
Westbeld gets the second chance points there. Moore, front court right. Gets another screen from Baines. Now drops it off to the low block for Kittley. Back out Baines. Catch and shoot 3. Not enough on that one. Rebound to Notre Dame and Anaya Peoples. Right hand dribble up the court. Handoff Mabry. Circles back inside the 3-point line. Too strong with the pull-up jumper. And Baines pulls in the ricocheting board. Hokies head the other way.
Good defensive rebound by Virginia Tech there.
Moore down the baseline, swings it, and she stepped out of bounds. Another turnover there for Georgia A. Moore. She struggled with that early on this year, averaging just under 3 turnovers a game. Had her first game with no turnovers last time out, but has an early one there. Prohaska holds right wing. Inside now finds Vaughn, who goes up against Baines. Can't get it to go off the backboard and out. Moore speeding up the middle of the court. Hands off Shepard. Now down low, Kittley backs down the defender, goes up off the bottom of the backboard, and rebounded by Michaela Vaughn. Notre Dame the other way. Westbeld, one-hand pass, Mabry right wing 3, rolls off, no good. Kittley grabs the board. Hokies take it back the other way.
That was a good rebound by Azana Baines there. She's really posting up low. Let's see if they can get it to her.
Moore drifting towards the right wing, asking for a screen from Kittley, gets it. Moves back, straight up, now finds Baines on the right perimeter. Dribble drive inside, now gets stuffed, 4 to shoot. Kittley back to Amore, has to put up the 3, and not enough on that one. Prohaska pulls in the board, and the Irish come back the other way quick. Prohaska to Mabry, one more down low to Peoples, and she runs right through Kayla King. Offensive foul, Hokies back the other way.
You know, Notre Dame early this game, they're very aggressive. They're really starting to dominate the paint, trying to get defensive rebounds and bring it down the court and take control of this game. Then I've seen that, and by Maddie, with them shooting threes, going down there and scoring a lot, it really shows. With Dara Mabry, she's really trying to shoot. She shot at least 4 times right now, and she's doing a very good job of controlling it and trying to start this game out with good tempo for Virginia Tech. For Notre Dame.
4-2 Notre Dame leads just over 3 minutes in. Amore drives left side of the paint. Left-hand floater falls off the rim, no good. Maddie Westbeld, back out Prohaska, catch and shoot 3, rattles out, no good. Brunel pulls in the board. She just checked in, but she pushed off before she could grab it. And it'll be another offensive foul on Notre Dame, back-to-back possessions.
Yeah.
Bad shooting early on. Hokies 1 of 6, 2 of 7 for Notre Dame, so nobody can find the bottom of the net right now. 4-2 Irish, 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Amore thought about the shot, now down, low block, has Kittley. Back into Baines, lobs it, and she traveled. Turnovers galore for both teams. That's the third Hokies turnover. Offense looking stagnant early on.
They're already subbing out 3 players now for Notre Dame. Maybe the coach is seeing a new strategy, maybe getting in some new players to see something new. They're only 2 of 7 and not shooting well, but they are being aggressive, and if they continue to shoot, they'll make the shot. But they just got to make those baskets.
Destiny Walker, a candidate for 6th Player of the Year in the ACC, misses her first shot, a floater down the left side of the lane. Hokies the other way. Kayla King circles back to the left corner. Snap it around, finds Amore, handoff Shepard. Her first 3 of the game, not gonna fall. That one rattles out. Baines grabs the offensive board and puts it back. Tie game at 4, 5:45 left in the first quarter.
Good rebound there by the Hokies.
Mabry gets separation from Amore, dribbles into the lane, drops it in, and the foul.
Good and one for Maddie Mabry. She looks very aggressive and very angry during this game, and she's trying to make sure that she's doing well. And from what I've seen from her body language, is that she really wants revenge and to do well in this game.
Dara Mabry going to the line for one more. Already has 4 of the Irish's 6 points in this game.
Yes. She's 2 of 4 right now, and she's shooting her foul shot. Let's see if she makes it.
Michaela Ennis checks in for the Hokies. Zana Baines heads to the bench.
Yeah.
Free throws good for Notre Dame. It's 7-4 Irish, 5:30 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Amore across half court. Kayla King right back to Amore.
I see that the Irish are already subbing out, trying to get more of their bench players involved. Virginia Tech is keeping with their players that are already in the game and just keeping it the same way.
Shepard shoots it behind his screen, doesn't go, but Kittley grabs the board and drops it back in on the second chance points. 7-6 Notre Dame leads halfway through the first. Mabry, aggressive drive into the lane, can't get the layup to fall. Kittley pulls in the offensive board.
Yeah.
Amore up the center of the court. Slows it down, left perimeter. Handoff Kayla King straight away. Handoff Ennis, pump fake, drive short corner, back out Amore, left wing 3, bottoms. Georgia Amore hits the first 3 of the game. Hokies take a 9-7 lead, 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Mabry, right-hand dribble, front court right. Barking out orders. Trying to get it down low, instead finds Walker straight away. Walker thought about the shot, instead pulls it back out. Gets it to Westbeld at the free throw line, 7 to shoot. Back out Prohaska, and 3-second violation. That's on Michaela Vaughn. Another turnover there.
Yeah, you can see Virginia Tech is taking back the momentum as they're getting stops, they're getting rebounds, they're playing aggressive and doing very well and making their baskets. And we start to see Notre Dame starting to miss out their shots. And I don't think their coach is very happy right now calling a timeout because she's already subbed out 3 of her players.
Neither team shooting very well right now. Hokies 4 of 11. Notre Dame 3 of 10. We have a timeout here in the arena. Hokies lead the Fighting Irish 9-7, 4:24 remaining. You're listening to Virginia Tech basketball on 3304 Sports. Welcome back to Blacksburg. Virginia Tech leading Notre Dame early 9-7, 4:24 left in the first quarter. Jake Lyman, Chris Longino with you for 3304 Sports. Chris, this Hokies team got off to a slow start, but a couple of big shots on back-to-back possessions have given them the early lead.
Well, they've got good defensive rebounds, and neither team is shooting well, as Virginia Tech is 4 of 11 and Notre Dame is 3 of 10. No team is doing very well. The Fighting Irish have been very aggressive, especially with Dara Mabry. She's been very aggressive, having an and one, and she's been 2 of 5, and she's been doing very well so far, but if she can get more of her teammates involved, we'll see how it goes throughout the game. We'll see Virginia Tech bring it up now.
Hokies have the ball. Amore swings left perimeter for Kayla King. Takes a high ball screen from Obo Fagui. Drives to the free throw line. Now back Alicia Shepard straight away. Dribbles into the lane. Right hand floater too short. Rebound goes to Michaela Vaughn and the Fighting Irish.
You know, it seems neither team is doing very well shooting tonight. It's just an off night for both teams.
4 minutes to go in the first. Hokies lead 9-7. Prohaska holds left wing. Down low, trying to find Westbeld, and she's fouled on the low block going up. 2 shots coming for the freshman forward.
Little tensions down there between the two teams. Getting a little hectic down with the fouls down there. See what the Fighting Irish can do here.
And actually, the foul was on the floor. Mabry off the inbounds inside to Prohaska, gets 3 chances at it and can't put it in. Obo Fagui grabs the rebound for the Hokies. Amor the other way. Drops it off for Alicia Shepard, fires the 3, too strong. Shepard still can't get her first basket to fall tonight. Dara Mabry, pull up 3 off the dribble and no good. Foul on the floor here. That's going to be on the Hokies. That's Alex Obo Fagui. First personal, 3rd team foul on the Hokies.
We see that Notre Dame is subbing in. Maybe a new lineup can see how differences and stuff, how they can play.
Notre Dame shooting a tough 3 for 14 from the field. 2 of those coming from Dara Mabry. Rest of the team just 1 for 8.
Yeah. I mean, Alicia Shepard is 1 of 5, and she's been missing a lot of her 3-pointers. She's 0 for 3 now from a 3-point line. So neither team is shooting well, and I don't know how they're going to change that, Jake.
9-7, 3.5 minutes to go in the first. Mabry passing it in, finds Michaela Vaughn wide open, almost lost it, can't get the layup to go.
See, those key changes in possessions of the defensive rebounds is keeping Virginia Tech in this game, and that defense is helping them.
Hokies across the timeline. Amor pulls up at the elbow. Her jump shot won't fall. Too strong. Rebound goes to Allie Campbell for the Irish. She's going to take it all the way. Now drops it off in the right corner for Destiny Walker. Circles back to midcourt. Now pass inside. Has Maddie Westbeld, and she puts that one in the bottom of the net. Up to 4 points on the day. Game is tied at 9. 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Maddie Westbeld is averaging 16 points, and she's ranked 23rd in the class of 2020. So she's doing very well tonight as she's been scoring the ball. And that's what she does and what she's good at.
Amor missed a 3. Rebound comes the other way, and Amor playing good transition defense, but I believe she fouled Allie Campbell. That one's on the floor. First personal on Georgia Amor. That's the 4th team foul. 2:40 to go. Oh, no, and it was an offensive foul. So that'll go on Allie Campbell. And that is the 3rd team foul on Notre Dame. 9-9, 2:40 to go in this first quarter. Some changes. Deja Green coming in for the Hokies. Georgia Amor will check out. Deja Green, high ball screen from Kittley. Moves to the right arc, takes another screen from Azana Baines, drops it down, low post, Kittley, bounce back out, Deja Green, swings it, Alicia Shepard, 3 in rhythm, not going to fall off the back iron.
You know, it just isn't Alicia Shepard's night right now as she's not doing very well from behind the arc. She is 1 of 4 and 1 of 6, and she's 0 for 4 from the 3-point line.
Illegal screen there on Notre Dame, another offensive foul, and that's the 4th turnover of the day for the Fighting Irish. That will go on Michaela Vaughn, her first.
Yeah. We see that Virginia Tech is subbing Olivia Kittley, Isaiah Baines, and Deja Green, very much trying to change the tempo and maybe get a new look from some of their bench players.
Baines swings it, Shepard right corner, circles back, gets it to the left block, goes up in traffic and gets the foul on Destiny Walker. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Fighting Irish. And the first on Walker. Walker has been really impressive for the Fighting Irish so far this year. The graduate played 4 years at North Carolina before transferring. Averaged double digits as a freshman and a sophomore. He's come here to Notre Dame, averaging just under 13 points per game. Shepard drops in the first from the line. 10-9 Hokies, 1:59 to go here in this first quarter.
You know, with Destiny Walker, she's doing an insane job as she's averaging double digits in points as a freshman and as a sophomore. And being a transfer coming in here, she's really shown that she has an impactful, she's made such an impact on the team so far coming from UNC.
Walker scored 19 against the Hokies in December. Excuse me, that was last year. She's had her way against the Hokies a couple of times. Still no points today. Shepard second, off the left rim and out. Rebound goes to Westbeld. She finds the outlet to her point guard, Mabry. Across the timeline. Screen from Westbeld. Mabry takes it all the way to the hoop and lost control. A travel from Dara Mabry. Her first turnover of the day. 5th for the Fighting Irish here in this first quarter. Hokies take over possession. Deja Green on the Virginia Tech logo. Right-hand dribble. Screen from Kittley. Moves to the right side. Back out left wing. Down low. Finds Kittley. Entry pass to Azana Baines is loose. Baines finally able to corral it. Finds Green straight away. 10 to shoot. Kayla King back to Azana Baines in the right corner. Inside Kittley. Wide open layup.
So that's good team basketball there from Virginia Tech. They're getting people open, and that's why they've been winning this game 12-9 so far in the first quarter with 1:14 left to go.
Mabry holds front court right. Notre Dame trying to break a little drought here. Able to find Allie Campbell on the right wing. 10 to shoot. Campbell. Floater. Misses short, but a rebound to Vaughn. Tried to go up, lost the ball. It's on the floor, and it's held. The alternating arrow goes to Virginia Tech. So they'll take over. 54 seconds left here in this first frame.
You see, Virginia Tech has size on Notre Dame, so that's why they're winning such a low post, getting those defensive rebounds, and it really shows the difference between Notre Dame and Virginia Tech and how Virginia Tech's doing well from now, and they're learning from their last matchup.
Amor checks back in. Kayla King heads to the bench. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Hokies lead 12-9. Deja Green, right-hand dribble straight up. Crossover now finds Baines on the right wing. Amor in the corner, drives baseline, kicks left corner, side pocket three, good. Shepard tickles the twine, now just 5 away from the all-time VT record. 15-9 Hokies. Shot clock, game clock separated by 4 seconds, and a foul called away from the ball. That's on Virginia Tech.
Alicia Shepard holds the most three-pointers for a freshman, as she had 76, and really shows with that three. She's going to break this record by the end of the season. She's done an incredible job, and shows how Virginia Tech is starting to shoot well from the arc now.
Shepard makes her first three on her 5th try. Still shooting just 2 of 7 from the floor, but has 6 points on the day. That leads all scorers.
Yeah. We see that Notre Dame isn't doing well, as they're 4 for 17. None of their players are doing well, as Dara Mabry is still 2 of 6, and she's 0 of 2 from the three-point line. And then we see Virginia Tech's length is really making the difference between them getting those defensive rebounds and blocking the shots down in the low post, and there's nothing Notre Dame can do about that.
So first personal on Georgia Amor, 4th team foul, just 28 seconds left. Shot clock at 17 now. Not sure what the adjustment was there. But now shot clock and game clock separated by 8 seconds. Lots of confusion with this shot clock here, as our lead referee today, Karen Prieto, continues to head over and talk to the clock operator. Prieto on a crew with Luis Gonzalez and Talisa Green. Some great officials we have here in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Finally ready to resume play. Shot clock settles at 24 seconds. Inbounds pass, Destiny Walker, short corner right. Retreats back to the logo, holds between the rings. Walker finds Westbeld straight up. Left-hand dribble against Baines. Spins, step back, shot from about 8 feet. Not gonna go. Rebound falling all over the floor. Kayla King dives, and a foul as Prohaska dove on her back. And the Hokies will take possession, and actually, I believe she's going to get 2 shots. So a huge mistake there from Notre Dame, going to give away possibly 2 points to Kayla King with 8 seconds left in the half.
Those key defensive stops by Virginia Tech, from the defensive rebounds to the steals to everything, is why Virginia Tech is starting to win this game, is winning this game 15-9. It really shows the difference because they're very disciplined, and it's getting a little aggressive down there.
So Kayla King heads to the charity stripe, the sophomore guard from Greensboro, North Carolina. Attended the same high school basketball, or played for the same high school basketball team at Northwest Guilford as Elizabeth Kittley, both of them deciding to come to Virginia Tech at the same time. She's really turned into a sharpshooter. Had her best game of the year against Pittsburgh, making 7 of 12 three-pointers for 29 points. She misses the first at the line, offline to the left.
Yeah.
Second one, that one finds the bottom of the net. It's 16-9 Virginia Tech. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Walker drives against Shepard. 2 seconds. Turnaround jumper off the front iron, no good. And the Hokies finish off the quarter on a 7-0 run, and that's the difference right now as Virginia Tech leads Notre Dame 16-9. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. 10 down, 30 to go here from Blacksburg. Second quarter getting ready to get going here from Cassell Coliseum in Blacksburg, Virginia. Hokies up on the Fighting Irish 16-9 as we start the second frame. And Chris Longino, Jake Lyman here for 3304 Sports. Chris, really a tough shooting quarter for Notre Dame, 4 of 19.
Yeah, Virginia Tech wasn't shooting well, and they're starting to pick them up now as they weren't shooting well in the beginning. Alicia Shepard has done well as she's started to sink her threes, and she got a good free throw in there.
Back underway in the second quarter. Peoples to Sam Brunel straight away. Now hands off Destiny Walker between the rings. 10 to shoot, hands off Dara Mabry, all the way around, finds Westbeld on the left wing. 5 seconds. Westbeld drives, guarded closely by Azana Baines, now finds a backdoor cutter, and Peoples gets it to go and one.
Ooh, she might have gotten injured there. That basket was good, but that was a foul. That wasn't a good foul by Virginia Tech. Anana Peoples, hopefully she's okay from that injury. Hopefully she can get up from that and move forward.
Peoples on her feet now, walking towards the free throw line. Looks like she will stay in the game.
She looks in pain there. She really twisted her ankle up there. Hopefully she can get up and fight through it.
It was a great cut to the basket from Peoples. Shot clock winding down. Westbeld really nowhere to go as she was marked by Azana Baines. Peoples with great awareness to find the open space down on that low block, cutting and getting it to go with the contact, and she actually will check out here. Abby Prohaska will check in, and she will take the free throw. But Peoples, despite the injury, able to jumpstart Notre Dame here. They'd been struggling offensively.
That was a good and one by her. She charged straight to the basket and had a good make, and maybe she can get healed up after that.
So Prohaska enters, misses the free throw, but it's batted out on the rebound. Brunel gets it left wing. 3 is good. Sam Brunel, the former McDonald's All-American, knocks down her tray from the left wing, and it's 16-14 just like that.
We see Notre Dame starting to pick it up here after that missed free throw. They got a good three-pointer in.
Hokies the other way. Baines, pump fake, drives right side. Can't get the lay-in to go off the front iron. Destiny Walker takes it the other way for the Fighting Irish. Left-hand dribble between the circles, now hands off right wing Westbeld. Back to Prohaska. Now Brunel, lob pass into the lane for Westbeld. It's in, and just like that, we are tied at 16, a 7-0 run here in the first minute 15 of the second quarter. 16 all here in Blacksburg. Amor up the center of the court. Pass over to Kayla King on the right side. King penetrates. Back out Kittley. Her shot misses off the front iron. Deja Green able to grab the long rebound, but now it bounces around and Kittley is unable to get it. A foul called on the big sophomore for the Hokies. Heads the other way with the Fighting Irish.
That foul by Elizabeth Kittley is really putting back the Irish in this fight as it's tied 16-16 as they led in the first quarter, 16-19 with 8:24 to go.
So Notre Dame takes it the other way, set the floor for the Irish. It's Westbeld and Sam Brunel in the paint. On the outside, it's Walker, Prohaska, and the former Hokie Mabry. Mabry finds Walker on the right wing. Now finds Brunel at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper over Baines is good. Finds the bottom of the net there. Brunel with 5 early points. Amor, hands off. Now Shepard thought about the 3, instead dumps it in to Kittley. Double teamed at the high post. Splits it. Kittley now all alone the lane, but it gets stripped Mabry takes it away from her former teammate. Prohaska the other way for Notre Dame. Slips back Brunel, but she traveled before she got it away to Walker in the corner. Turnover there. Notre Dame leads Virginia Tech 18-16, 7:49 to go in the first half.
See, those turnovers, exactly what happened in the first quarter, is a problem for Notre Dame. And if they can stop those, if they can get defensive rebounds and offensive rebounds and stop those fouls and get more steals, they'll be fine this quarter.
Amore holds left wing for Virginia Tech. Walker tries to poke it free. Amore controls. Back out to Shepard between the circles. Right hand dribble, drives to the baseline, up, gets the foul, but no good on the shot. Came up just short. Shepard will go to the line for 2.
You know, Shepard, she's an incredible player. As she's done incredible things, and she's only 6 3-pointers away from breaking the all-time Virginia Tech record of 269 by Vanessa Pernanis. And she's had double-digit points in every game this year, and she's the 4th leading scorer in ACC for women's basketball, and she's done an incredible job.
Shepard having a great senior season. Coming out of Alexandria, Virginia, the former 5-star prospect. She hits both at the line, up to 8 points on the day. That leads everybody on the floor. And it is 18-all once again. The hot start from Notre Dame here. Hokies finally get on the board in the second quarter after a 9-0 Fighting Irish run.
That timeout really helped out Notre Dame, as they were doing very well. Weren't doing very well in the first quarter.
Walker takes the 3 off the handoff, and that's too strong. Shepard pulls in the board for Virginia Tech. Left-hand dribble up the center of the court, dumps it in. Kittley double-teamed, fades away. Too strong, but she traveled before she let it go. Hokies bench not thrilled with that call, but it'll go the other way, and that is turnover number 7 for Virginia Tech. 7 turnovers for each team at this point. Neither offense playing very efficiently so far. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. 18-all the score. Brunel, spot up 3. That one's too strong. Rebound, unable to control it, is Westbeld. Hokies take possession. 6:54 to go in the first half.
See, those turnovers by Notre Dame is not a very help, and when Maddie Westbeld turned it over, that's not very good for her, and they need to stop doing that in order to win this game for the Irish.
Point guard from Australia, Amore, holds right side. Trying to get by Alicia Hayes, gets space, now finds Michaela Ennis on the right wing. Back out, Kayla King, catch and shoot 3. Not enough on that one. Notre Dame comes quickly the other way. Alicia Hayes into the lane, goes right through Georgia Amore. That's an offensive foul. Turnover, Hokies take over.
See, those key turnovers by Notre Dame, as we've seen in the first quarter, starting to transpire in the second quarter, and it progressively keeps happening, and they need to stop if they want to win this game.
That's the first personal on Alicia Hayes. Second team foul of the quarter for Notre Dame. Amore across the Hokies logo, holds front court right, gets a high ball screen from Ennis. Crossover, gets to the free throw line, drive, floater off the glass, too strong. Hayes with the rebound. Ahead, Dara Mabry. Over to Walker, wide open near corner, good.
Virginia Tech needs to defend that, as that was a good 3-pointer by Destiny Walker. She's averaging 12.8 points this season, since she's the transfer and doing very well for the Fighting Irish.
Walker connects, gives the Irish the lead. Shepard answers on the other end with a 3 of her own. Just 4 away from the all-time Hokies record. 21-all, 5:40 to go in the first half. Walker dribbles between her legs on the V of the VT at center court. Screen from Brunel, drives, finds space at the elbow, pulls up, got it. That one bangs home. Destiny Walker finding some rhythm here, making her last 2 shots. Notre Dame leads by 2. About halfway through this second quarter. Shepard gets space, tries another one. That one offline to the right. Rebound pulled in by Hayes, her 3rd. Hayes shoots to the front court left, now drives into the lane, tries to get it out to Walker. It was tipped, able to get it in, and Walker drains it again from the outside. She's got the Irish's last 8 points. It's 26-21 Notre Dame.
We see Notre Dame is starting to shoot better, as they're 11 from 28, getting that 3-pointer in there, as they made a 3-pointer before that.
Amore, baseline drive, kick to King, Her three too strong. Shepard goes up for the rebound, gets it, and a hard foul on that leap for the ball. That'll go on Hayes, her second, team's third, and that'll take us to a timeout on the floor. Notre Dame with an unbelievable start to this second quarter. They've got 17 in the first 5.5 minutes on 7 of 9 shooting. The final 8 coming from Destiny Walker. We'll take a break here on 3304 Sports and be right back from Cassell Coliseum. Welcome back here inside Cassell Coliseum. The Fighting Irish heating up, making 7 of their first 9, including 3 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. They have a 5-point lead, 26-21. Getting ready to resume play here. 4:37 left in this first half, and looking at Notre Dame, it's really just been Destiny Walker over the last few minutes. Her last 3 shots have found the bottom of the net. She has the last 8 points and now leads the Fighting Irish in scoring.
As we look at Alicia Shepard for Virginia Tech, she's really going off and really leading Virginia Tech as she has 11 points and she's 2 of 7. She's only 4 points from being the all-time leading three-pointer in Virginia Tech women's basketball history. And if she continues this and maybe she can get more of her teammates involved, she can do well, and maybe Virginia Tech can turn around and win this game because they're down 26-21 with 4:37 left to go.
Shepard with 11 points, and we are ready to resume play. Georgia Amore standing on the baseline, getting ready to throw it in. Claps her hand against the ball, finds Kittley in the short corner. Handoff right back to Amore. Corner 3 won't go, too strong. Rebound goes to Michaela Vaughn. Alicia Hayes across half court. The point guard finds Walker, now drops it down low for Westbelt. Spins, steps through, layup, falls off the rim and out. Kittley pulls in the board for Virginia Tech. Amore across the timeline, right hand dribble, setting up the offense. Shepard cutting off a pin down, fires the 3, good!
That was a good shot. Alicia Shepard only three three-pointers away. She's doing an incredible job this game as she has 14 points.
Shepard knocks down her third 3 of the day, up to 14, as Chris just said. 26-24, Notre Dame leads, 3:45 to go in the half. Westbeld holding at the free throw line, and Baines reaching in and getting called for the foul there. Baines second, that'll be the 3rd team foul on the Hokies here in the quarter.
Yeah, Virginia Tech, they need to bring this back together as they're getting back the game close, 26-24. Let's see if they can have a good defensive stop and then take a lead after this.
Deja Green back on the floor. Inbounds pass from Mabry knocked away by Baines, but Mabry able to get it and bring it back out to the right wing. Feeds it in low inside to Westbeld. Her shot rolls around the rim and out. Baines pulls in the board. Green the other way. Nobody was in the lane, but she won't take the 3. Instead, kicks it back out to Baines, who drives down to the low block. Back out King, inside out game 3 off the back rim and going the other way. Hayes with another rebound for the Fighting Irish. High ball screen from Westbeld. Hayes trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gives it back to Westbeld on the right wing. Back out Hayes on the Virginia Tech logo. Now to Westbeld.
You know, Hayes was an incredible freshman coming out of Tennessee. Excited point guard at the future for the Fighting Irish. She had 18 minutes and 13 minutes against the Hokies in December.
Walker off a screen, hits the elbow jumper, up to 10 points on the day. 28-24, Notre Dame leads. 2:45 left in the first half. Amore. Handoff Kayla King. Down low, feeds it to Kittley. Doubled once again. Her pass down the baseline, swiped away by Walker. Walker speeding up the right sideline. Probes into the Hokies defense, tries to find an entry pass to Vaughn, knocked away. Vaughn able to retake it. Her first shot misses, second will go. The second chance points from Michaela Vaughn gives the Fighting Irish a 30-24 lead. 2:15 left in the second quarter. Amore dips it out. Now fed down low to Kittley. Double teamed once again. They are just denying the ball from Elizabeth Kittley. No chance for her to get offense down low. Just 4 points on the day.
We see Notre Dame is starting to lock up their defense down the post low by double teaming there, Kittley there, and they're defending the 3 ball well, as Virginia Tech is not shooting well besides Alicia Shepard.
Inbounds pass on the low block. Kittley out to Kayla King. She'll take a heat check 3. Bounces off the rim twice before falling into the hands of Alicia Hayes. She finds Walker on the outlet up the left sideline. Screen from Vaughn. 3, good.
See, it's Notre Dame. Stop making those, stop turning the ball over, and they're starting to make their shots, and they're stop turning the ball over and getting key stops on the defensive end. That's why they're winning this game and doing better from this first quarter.
33-24 Notre Dame. Pass from Baines. She ran right through a Fighting Irish defender. Offensive foul. Fourth team foul on Virginia Tech. Second foul on Baines on the day, and just a really tough quarter for the Hokies, being outscored 24-8. Notre Dame shooting 10 of 15. Hokies just 2 of 11. Fighting Irish bring it up across half court. That's Alicia Hayes. Finds Brunel. She bobbled it. Baines takes it away, but a foul immediately from Brunel. And that'll put the Hokies in the bonus, I believe, at 5. Baines will head to the line for 2.
You know, if the Hokies can turn around here and make these free throws and focus on the defensive end and start to make their shots from the three-point line, they're getting good looks. It's just they're missing the ball, and it's just not going well for them. They need to stop doing that.
So it'll be Baines at the line for 2. Hokies trail 33-24, a minute 28 to go in the first half. Baines' first one too strong. Hokies missing some opportunities here. Baines, the sophomore, transferred from Duke, was given immediate eligibility after the blanket waiver was approved by the NCAA. Moving into the starting lineup, this is her 4th start in 6 games. Second one is good for Baines. 33-25, Notre Dame leads. Minute 20 to go in the first half. Westbelt on the right wing for Notre Dame. Hands off, Dara Mabry tries to find space. Now drives into the lane, scoops it with the left hand. Not enough on that one. Amore grabs the board off the floor. Retreats back to the left wing, taken away by Walker. In transition the other way, Walker spins, right hand no good. Mabry pulls in the offensive board and lays it up and down.
Mary's doing a good job as she's 3 of 8 right now, having 7 points. She's a good job scoring the ball.
35-25, Shepard, step back 3, won't go. Kayla King saves it, and no, she didn't. She stepped on the line first. And another turnover for the Hokies in what has just been an abysmal quarter. Notre Dame outscoring Virginia Tech 26-9 to take this 10-point lead. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hokies 2-5 in ACC play. Notre Dame 5-3. Hokies looking for something to grab onto. Should have made the NCAA tournament last year, and now just struggling after losing some key pieces. 26 seconds left to go in the half. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hayes tried to feed it inside, knocked away by Shepard, but a foul away from the ball on Baines. That's her 3rd. 24 seconds left. Shot clock is off as Michaela Vaughn heads to the line for 2 shots. So Tech trying to fight back into this game. Led 16-9 at the end of the first quarter after Notre Dame shot 4 of 19 from the field in the first 10 minutes. Since then, they've just been on fire, 11 of 18. And it's really been a lot of Destiny Walker. 5 of 6 from the floor in the second quarter. All 13 of her points in the last 10 minutes. Vaughn goes 1 for 2 at the line. Notre Dame leads 36-25. Hokies with one final possession before hitting the halftime locker rooms. 18 seconds as Amore crosses midcourt. Right-hand dribble. Very closely guarded by Alicia Hayes. High ball screen from Kittley. 7 seconds. Screen from King. Amore spins into the lane, kicks back King, but I believe that she traveled. She did. Turnover once again. Hokies up to 11 in the first half.
Georgia Moore traveling there is not good for Virginia Tech as they're playing half-court defense there. Let's see how this goes.
3 seconds. Walker at the buzzer from 3. And that's an air ball. Misses everything. And that will send us to the halftime locker room. 36 for Notre Dame, 25 for Virginia Tech after a 27-9 quarter from the Irish. Hokies looking to bounce back. When we come back in the second half, we'll have halftime coverage coming up here on 3304 Sports. Once again, 36-25 Notre Dame here at halftime. Welcome back to Blacksburg. It's halftime here from Cassell Coliseum. Notre Dame up 36-25 on Virginia Tech. Welcome back inside the coverage for 3304 Sports. I'm Jake Lyman, my partner Chris Longino. Chris, the Hokies led 16-9 at the end of the first quarter, and then it was just all Fighting Irish, 27-9 in the second frame.
Well, it's those key stops and the make of shots that Notre Dame is doing. In the beginning, they weren't getting defensive and offensive rebounds, and they weren't making their shots, but they were being aggressive. Virginia Tech has started to make key turnovers as the second quarter began, and the Notre Dame has very pushed themselves to do better with the ball and keeping themselves in check and making their shots and playing good defense on the arcs against Virginia Tech.
And you look at Notre Dame, really the story of that second quarter is graduate transfer Destiny Walker. She scored 19 on the Hokies last year, averaging 12.8 points per game this season. She already has 13, all of which came in the second quarter.
Well, it's Notre Dame's bench that is doing very well. Like Sam Brunell has 5 points right now, and it's really showing the difference between Virginia Tech because it seems like it's all just Alicia Shepard shooting 3 with 14 points, and Virginia Tech is not doing well behind the arc or from shooting the ball or driving it, and they've really started to turn the ball over, and Notre Dame's defense has swarmed them and really changed the way the effort has gone between the first and second quarter.
And the Hokies, you mentioned, Alicia Shepard really has been the lone bright spot. 14 of their 25 points coming from the senior guard out of Washington, D.C. She's made three three-point field goals today, 3 away from breaking the all-time program record. But you look at the Hokies outside of her, just 11 points, 11 total turnovers between the rest of the team, and Elizabeth Kittley is just getting doubled every single time she touches the ball.
Well, if you see that Virginia Tech is 4 of 19 from the three-point line, and their shooting tonight's 8 from 30, we see that Notre Dame has been patient with their shot. They're 4 of 10 from 3, which has been incredible, and they're very good in their shooting, getting wide-open shots. Virginia Tech hasn't shot well tonight. We look at Georgia Moore as 1 of 8, 1 of 5 from the three-point line, and are only 3 points. And if she can start to make her shots, and Virginia Tech can be in this ball game, but they really need to change the way they're doing things and slow it down.
And we looked at these trends coming in. Hokies 2-5 in the ACC after starting the season 5-0. Notre Dame 5-3 in the ACC after starting the season 2-2. So it's just the Hokies have not been able to find a rhythm in ACC play. You look at some of these stats. In non-conference play, they averaged 83 points per game, giving up just 57. Again, against lesser competition. And then you come into the conference, they're giving up 68 points per game and scoring just over 68 points per game. So it's really just been a tale of 2 seasons for Virginia Tech, and it's continued here tonight.
We see that the Fighting Irish are now 5-3 in conference play, whereas Virginia Tech is 2-5, and Virginia Tech has lost their last game, and Notre Dame is on a 2-game win streak. And if they could continue this, it's like the opposite of like you said. And the Irish have just been doing very well as Virginia Tech started 6-0, and that first loss in December has changed the shift of Virginia Tech's season. And if Kenny Brooks can change around in the halftime, give him a good pep talk or something, maybe things can change in the second half. But the way it's looking, Virginia Tech is not doing well, then they need to really change their focus and get their more teammates involved besides Alicia Shepard.
Hokies trying to avoid going to 0-4 at home against ACC opponents here this season. They'll have 20 more minutes to avoid that fate. They trail Notre Dame 36-25 here at halftime. We'll be right back on 3304 Sports with the second half action right after this.
Hello, everyone. This is Chris Longino here with Jake Lyman. We're going over. It is the beginning of the third quarter as the Fighting Irish are leading 36-25, leading into the third quarter. And my partner here, Jake Lyman, we're going over this as this is a pretty intense matchup between the Hokies and the Fighting Irish, and it is going to be an incredible game. And it's been very impactful here from 3304 Sports. And as we begin this game, we see just that the subs in with Anisha Peoples by Abby Petraska, Destiny Walker, and Alicia Hayes as they're subbing in their players. And as we begin, it's incredible. Virginia Tech is bringing it up the ball as they pass to 22, as they pass to over to as they pass it to Kittley. Kittley's getting double team, passes it over to Baines there as Alicia Shepard shoots. There's a foul over there, and that is a foul on the Fighting Irish, and the Virginia Tech will be getting back the ball there, and they'll be getting set up there. There's a foul by Michaela Vong, and we'll see what Virginia Tech does here as they're bringing it in.
Yeah, Shepard, aggressive drive down the baseline, just got a piece of Vaughn, and first team foul there for Notre Dame.
Kittley has the ball as she passes it to Shepard. Shepard shoots a three. Let's see. Misses there. Notre Dame gets the rebound.
And Mabry's going to take it up the right side. Right-hand dribble. Drives, free throw line, pull-up jumper blocked by Kittley, and Shepard will take it the other way.
As Moore has it, there's a turnover by Notre Dame.
Prohaska to the low block. Layup rolls off the rim. No good, but a foul on Kayla King.
We'll see what Virginia Tech does here as they're being more aggressive this half, and let's see if they can make good defensive changes, make their shots as this basketball game continues.
Prohaska, the junior guard from Ohio. Crazy story for her, diagnosed with bilateral pulmonary embolisms, which basically means she has blood clots in both her lungs, had to miss all of last year. Great story for her to come back. She goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Rebound by Georgia Moore. As Georgia Moore is bringing up the basketball, bringing it to the half court, and she's bringing it to Kayla King, and then passes it. Alicia Shepard has it. Georgia Moore is going down baseline, passes it. Alicia Shepard has the ball down in the arc. Kittley has it, shoots a two-pointer, unfortunately misses it there. Notre Dame has now the ball.
Air ball there from Kittley, tough shot. As Peoples going to drive into the paint, spins, tries to go up against King. Contact there, another foul on Kayla King. That will be her second, team second, and more free throw shots coming for Anaya Peoples.
See, those fouls from Virginia Tech are the reason that they're down 11 points, they're down 37-25 with 8:45 left in the quarter.
Peoples, sophomore guard out of Illinois, misses the first, a little strong with that one. She was one of 3 Irish freshmen last year, along with Sam Brunell and Caitlin Gilbert, to make the all-ACC freshman team, despite missing the second half of the season.
Georgia Moore bringing up the court as she's dribbling up there up at the three-point line by the logo. As she's dribbling and she's going down the right side. Alicia Shepard has the ball. She goes, steps back, shoots. Misses. Rebound. Good rebound by Kayla King there. Georgia Moore has the ball. She's going down. She's going down the middle. Shoots. Unfortunately misses it.
Missed the layup there. Hokies struggling 0 for 4 from the field early on as Brunell misses the layup on the other end. Notre Dame up 38-25.
Yeah. Kayla King got the rebound, now bringing down, passing to Georgia Moore as she's going down the left side, dribbling it between her legs as she's asking for a pick from Sana Baines. Shoots the three and unfortunately misses there. Now Notre Dame has a rebound.
It'll be Brunell, hands off Mabry. Just over 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Kick out pass, Peoples. Jab step, back out Westbeld. Drives baseline, tries to find some space, goes up, and fouled as she tried to put the layup in. She'll go to line for 2. 5th and 6th free throws of the quarter coming for Notre Dame just over 2 minutes in. So far, no field goals for either team in the third quarter, Chris. Hokies 0 for 5, Notre Dame 0 for 2.
You know, this isn't just a shooting, neither team is shooting well, as Notre Dame is 15 for 40 and Virginia Tech's 8 for 35. Neither team is shooting well tonight as they're just missing all their shots. And we'll see if it continues because nobody's making their shots 0 from 4 from this quarter so far.
Westbeld hits the first at the line. Part of that freshman class that had to deal with Muffet McGraw retiring. But they said that Neela Ivey is just like a younger Muffet McGraw. She hits the second there, 40-25 Notre Dame.
As Alicia Shepard has the ball going down the right, passing it down to Kayla King. Georgia Moore has the ball. She's driving, get around the screen. Passes it. Shepard accidentally tips the ball about turnover for Virginia Tech, and now it's Notre Dame's ball.
Yeah, too tall there. Amore trying to get it to Shepard. 5th turnover of the day for Amore. Talked about earlier how she struggled with some turnover issues as a freshman. And that's continued today. Notre Dame up 15. Hokies yet to score in the third quarter. 2.5 minutes in. Notre Dame up 40-25. Mabry to the high post for Prohaska. Tries to get it down low to Westbeld instead. Kicks it back out. Mabry for three. Rolls down. Dara Mabry makes it an 18-point Fighting Irish lead. And a timeout for Kenny Brooks. Hokies in trouble here, Chris.
Yeah, Dara Mabry having 10 points now, being 4 of 10 and 1 for 3 from the arc. She's really showing that she is a great player and she's doing well in this game. And if she continues this, she's doing well with an overall game being very aggressive from the first quarter to now. And it just shows from her impact and body language.
Double-digit points now for Mabry in her return to Cassell Coliseum. Second on the Irish, only behind Destiny Walker. We haven't seen her yet, despite how hot she was at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah. We've seen that Notre Dame, they have 2 people in double figures, and Maddie Westbeld is close to getting in double figures as well with 8 points. She's 3 of 6. We see that Notre Dame with Dara Mabry being 4 of 10, with Destiny Walker being 5 of 10, and then Maddie Westbeld being a 3 of 6, is efficient shooting, where they were aggressive in the first and cleaning it up and doing well in the second, third, and now the third quarter now, shooting well from the ball as they are 16 from 41. They're doing well as they're progressively getting better. Not shooting in the beginning of the third quarter, but they're doing better now.
Hokies still trying to get those first points of this third quarter, and Kenny Brooks, you know, this is a guy he's had 20-plus wins in 14 straight seasons. He's been phenomenal in non-conference games for the Hokies since he came to Blacksburg. 52-3 against non-ACC teams, but yet he's 42-51 in the ACC. Chris, these struggles just continue. We thought maybe he got over the hump last year with the Hokies going 11-6 in the conference, but outside of that year, they're 31-45 in the ACC under Brooks.
You know, struggling in the ACC, it is one of the better conferences in the country, and we've seen issues with that. And if you can't seem to be getting it together, and last year maybe was an exception to the rule, but they're 2 of 5 now, and they could be 2 of 6 as they're down by 18 points, 43-25 with 7-11 in the third quarter, and we'll see how it does. But Virginia Tech needs to clean up their mistakes and start making their shots and making key defensive stops if they want to cut the deficit.
Hokies trying to cut into this lead. Mabry, the former Hokie, just extended it to an 18-point deficit for Virginia Tech. Made her first 3 of the game, up to 10 points on the day.
Yeah, Notre Dame has just such an amazing history with their basketball program and how well they've done over the years, having such a legendary coach. And now that Neil Ivey has taken over, she's really made an impact this, and she's doing well in ACC play, and now she's 5-3 and could be getting close to 6-3 on a 3-game win streak, and they could build off of that. And they're starting slow this season. She started to implement her own philosophies into her players, and that can really well, and they can continue to win, and maybe one day they can be ranked in the AP poll.
This would be a good week for Ivy if they're able to hold on to this one. Her son, Jaden, actually plays for Purdue, and he hit the game winner against Ohio State on Tuesday night, so this would clean up a very good week for Neil Ivey.
Good family. We see Alicia Shepard driving, shoots, misses under the ball.
Westbeld with the rebound, comes across center court, finds Mabry, one more pass, Walker, corner 3, good! Finds the bottom of the net there, and it's a 21-point lead for the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, Alicia Shepard bringing up the ball as she gets a pick there. And we see that the ball, they're passing the corner, giving it to Kayla King there. And she's driving on the right side. Let's see what she does there. As she passes out, shoots the ball. And good make there. Maybe there's a...
Freshman Deasia Gregg knocking down that one. First points of the quarter for the Hokies, but Walker in transition 3, too strong. But a foul on the floor. Kittley knocked over Prohaska.
See, those fouls by Virginia Tech is causing them to be losing this game by just losing, as the score is 46-27 with 16 left in the third quarter. And they really got to change this up if they want to start winning this game.
Notre Dame, Brunel on the low block, scoop with the right hand, falls, but she traveled first. Brunel has had a couple of bad turnovers that could have resulted in buckets.
You know, we see Alicia King bringing it up. She's really trying to get her players. Kayla King shoots it for the 3. Oh, good 3 by Kayla King there.
King rattles that one home. Back to a 16-point deficit. Notre Dame leads. Mabry between the rings, directing traffic, finds Prohaska at the high post. Working against Michaela Ennis, trying to find anywhere to go with the ball. And that's a 5-second violation. Prohaska could not move, standing there on the elbow. Hokies force a turnover, maybe some momentum coming here for Virginia Tech, Chris.
Yeah, we see they had a turnover, made 3, and now another stop, a 5-second violation as Alicia Shepard is bringing up the court, passing to Kayla King in the corner. She pulls up, goes for the 3. Oh, unfortunately misses. Good rebound, good rebound.
That one goes out of bounds off of Walker. She was playing aggressively over there, but Hokies will retain possession. Trailing 46-30, 5.5 to go in the third quarter.
You know, Kayla King here right now taking out the ball, see if she's getting it too. She gives it to Deja Green. Alicia Shepard has it. Deja Green gives it down to Wilkins. Kittley. Let's see Notre Dame getting a foul there. Let's see what happens from here.
And Notre Dame has clearly come in with the idea that we are not going to let Elizabeth Kittley beat us. Kittley coming off of a career-high 21 rebounds.
We see Virginia Tech starting to get back in this as Notre Dame takes a timeout here as she took a jump shot and was assisted by Alicia Shepard. Alicia Shepard, what she's trying to do is getting her teammates more involved in the game instead of just shooting the ball. You see Kittley starting to get involved. You see Deja Green starting to get involved. And as she's getting her teammates in, it's a team game. Remember that. And she's doing a very good job instead of just scoring all the points. And it shows what a tremendous player is. And she doesn't care about her record. She cares about winning basketball games. And it shows throughout this change of momentum. Let's see if Virginia Tech can pick it up from there.
Kittley making her 5th and 6th points of the game there with the jumper. 7-0 run here, Chris, for the Hokies, putting themselves right back in it after giving up the first 10 points of the third quarter to Notre Dame.
You know, Kittley, she's just such a tremendous job that she's averaging 17.7 points this game and 11.8 rebounds per game this season. And if she can pick it up and really make those key defensive stops as she was in the first quarter, maybe Virginia Tech can turn around this game and do very well.
We're going to take a quick break here on 3304 Sports. After a 10-0 run from the Irish, Hokies bounce back with 7 straight of their own. We'll be right back on 3304 Sports.
Hello, guys. Back here as the Hokies, as Notre Dame took a timeout, leading 46-32 with 5:18 in the third quarter to go. Here with my partner Jake Lyman, and I'm Chris Longino with 3304 Sports. Let's see how Notre Dame they can stop this momentum from Virginia Tech as they're bringing up the court, and let's see how they do as they are inbounding from the side of the court. And we'll see Maddie Shepard bringing it out, passing up to 24, Destiny Walker there. We'll see how it goes as they're bringing up. Destiny Walker's bringing up from the right side. She's doing a good time driving hard. Let's see if she passes it up. She passed to Dara Mabry. Mabry is at the top with the ball. She passes it down to Maddie Westbeld. Pass it over to Destiny Walker. Let's see what they do. Hook shot there, miss. Virginia Tech has the ball.
Ennis grabs the board there. Outlet up to Shepard. Hokies right now on a 7-0 run. Shepard trying to extend that. Drops it in low to Kittley on the low block. Bounce back Greg. One more. Michaela Ennis left corner 3. Not enough there. Rebound bounces around. Finds the hands of Kayla King, who goes up and gets fouled. 2 at the line coming for the sophomore from Greensboro.
See, Virginia Tech is changing their momentum right now, and if they can make these 2 shots with Kayla King here, it can really shift the momentum of the game, and Virginia Tech can start to take over. And they're cutting the deficit, and we see Kenny Brooks maybe changes coaching at the halftime and between quarters, taking that timeout.
Hokies had a great start to the game, leading Notre Dame 16-9 at the end of the first quarter, but gave up 27 in the second, only scoring 9 themselves. Since then, it's really been all Notre Dame, but the Hokies on an 8-0 run after that made free throw from Kayla King can get the lead back to just 12 if she makes this second one here. Game is far from over.
I mean, we got a whole quarter and a half with Notre Dame leading 46-33, and
second free throw misses. Kittley saves it on the sideline. Offensive board here for the Hokies. And King will reset front court left. Now finds Shepard right wing. Marked by Walker. Step back three for Shepard. Offline to the left.
Rebound by Anana Peoples there as she's bringing it up the court. And as Walker is having up top, she's calling her plays, calling out stuff. As she's dribbling between the legs, she's on the right side, calling out for something. Maybe she'll drive. We'll see what happens here. As she passes to Maddie Westbeld. Maddie Westbeld shoots three. Swish. Good shot from her. As Maddie Westbeld was she's the 23rd ranked player in the 2020 class, and she has an incredible career averaging 16 points.
Big three there from Westbeld. Shepard tries to answer from straight away. Can't get it to go. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Hokies. 20 to shoot for Virginia Tech. Shepard will throw it in from the near baseline. Claps her hands. Looking for anywhere to go with it. Has to lob it all the way back out to midcourt for Kayla King. High ball screen from Deasia Gregg. King holds right elbow. Back out Shepard. Drives left side. Goes up between two fighting Irish. And fouled as she heads to the line for two. Abby Prohaska gets called for the personal. Her third, fourth team foul on Notre Dame.
You know, Alicia Shepard's been very aggressive this game, trying her best to keep it. She's not shooting very well tonight, from 4 from 16, 3 from 13. Maybe she can slow down and get more of her teammates involved. They'll keep Virginia Tech in this game. But Notre Dame still takes the lead as it's 49-34 with 3:34 and the third quarter left.
Shepard 2 for 2 at the line.
As Dara Mabry is bringing up the court, she's dribbling with her right hand as she's calling out. She passes it to Michaela Vong. Michaela Vong looking out, see what she does. As she passes to Mina Peoples. Mina Peoples misses the ball and turnover to Tech.
Hokies coming back the other way. Shepard lost control, taken away by Notre Dame.
As we see, wide open shot by number 30, Michaela Vong, giving her 2 points in there as she averages 8 points this season. She tore her ACL as a freshman, missed most of her year, and she's come back strong, averaging 10.6 points and 7 rebounds.
Notre Dame stretches it back out to 16. 3 minutes to go in the third. Kittley up and in with the lay-in, up to 8 points on the night.
As Dara Mabry is bringing up the court, she's getting the offense involved as she passes it to Maddie Westbeld. The ball is passed over back to Dara Mabry. Maddie Westbeld has the ball as she drives it down, gets a foul there. Let's see if she can make those 2 free throws for the Fighting Irish.
Westbeld up to 11 points on the day.
You know, as we see Notre Dame, they have various players in double digits, as they have Destiny Walkers with 16 points, with Maddie Westbeld with 11 points, and Dara Mabry with 10 points. And it just shows that they're distributing the ball and shooting the ball well, efficient in the second half here. And it started with cleaning themselves up in the second quarter, and as it continued, it went through the half and now in the third quarter here.
Yeah, it's definitely, they've been able to spread it out among their 3 stars. Mabry, Westbeld, and Walker all have had great days so far, and Westbeld able to make both at the line. 53-37. Hokies come back the other way. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Holding on the logo is Kittley. Swings all the way around. Shepard left wing. Feeds inside for Kittley. Blocked at the point of attack.
Dara Mabry passes it up. Passes it to number 12, Abby Petraska, as she missed the shot there.
And Shepard coming across half court, intentionally fouled by Mabry, it looked like, as she just kind of hugged her as she crossed the timeline.
Maybe she needed a rest there to start to slow down Virginia Tech, as she looks tired from needing some time rest as she's getting subbed out.
Prohaska and Mabry heading over towards the bench. And actually, I believe a timeout has been called by Neil Ivey. Fighting Irish up 53-37, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Chris, the Hokies just have really struggled shooting the ball tonight. Overall, shooting 26.7% and just 18% from 3.
it's just Virginia Tech's not shooting well at all as they're 12 from 45 and 5 from 27. If they could make their shots, they would be in this game. They would start to do well. Is Notre Dame, instead of shooting bad, they're starting to shoot more efficient and driving and slowing down the game and controlling the pace in the half court. And they're getting good shots as Virginia Tech has just not been able to sink any shots in.
Doesn't help that the Hokies have 14 turnovers as well. Tech trying to improve here at the free throw line. Shepard will have 2 shots here with 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Trailing by 16. Hokies need to find some life here soon if they want any chance of coming back in this ball game.
Alicia Shepard has only had 2 points in the second half, and all 14 points came from the first, and she tried to get her teammates involved, and this is not going well.
Shepard's first goes down, up to 17 points on the day, can surpass her season average if she makes this second one. Can't make it.
Good rebound by Maddie Westbeld as she passed it to Dara Mabry. Dara Mabry bringing it down the left side, and she's bringing it down the right side, getting picked by Maddie Westbeld. And she passes it up to Petraska as Maddie Westbeld has it. Turnover for Virginia Tech there by Alicia Shepard.
Shepard streaking down the lane, dishes to Gregg, lost control, and Notre Dame gets the steal.
Good block from her as she passes it to Destiny Walker. Destiny Walker's slowed down. See, they're slowing down the game. They're getting in the right sets, and they're doing it as Petraska gets the ball, and they're all distributing, getting as Maddie Westbeld passes it to Dara Mabry, passes it to Walker as she shoots the 3. Ooh, in and out there. Now Virginia Tech gets the rebound.
Kittley hands off Amor, circles to the left side of the perimeter, hands off. Shepard thought about the 3 instead, dishes a more corner, kick out past Gregg. One more Shepard, pump fake, now shoots, drains it. Alicia Shepard knocks it down with a minute left in the third, and it's back to a 12-point deficit.
Michaela Vogt gives it to Dara Mabry as Mabry is bringing it up the court as she's driving and slowing down the ball and the tempo. She's very quick with it as she passes to Maddie Westbeld. And passes it back to Dara Mabry, and Maddie Westbeld has the ball as she gives it to, as she's holding the ball and gives it back to Destiny Mabry. She's bringing it up on top of the court and see what she does here. A pick by shoots, misses, has a ball.
Kittley with the block there, pulls it down, finds Amor. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5 seconds. Amor hands off Shepard, steps back, tries to find space, can't. Looking to get it into Kittley, instead gives it to Gregg straight away. Now to Kittley, back out Gregg. Catch and shoot 3, too strong.
As Petraska gets it up the court with 14 seconds left, and as Notre Dame's leading 51-41 with 10 seconds left on the clock, Destiny Walker has the ball, holding it, giving it to Maddie Westbeld. ISO ball, giving a pick to Michaela Vogt as she pulls up and shoots. Misses there.
Buzzer sounds, end of the third quarter. Notre Dame leads 53-41. Chris, the Hokies gonna need something special in this fourth quarter if they want to come back.
Yeah, they did cut the deficit down as it was up to 18 points at one point throughout the third quarter. But really, it's just the aggressiveness and the team distribution between the 3 key players of Notre Dame, between Dara Mabry, between Destiny Walker, Maddie Westbeld. They're just doing well, and they're getting production from their bench as well as they're doing well with their 3 stars and distributing. As we see, Virginia Tech is struggling to shoot the ball from 13. They're 13 from 48 and 6 from 29 from 3. And let's see if they can change it in this fourth quarter and cut the deficit and make good defensive key stops for them.
We'll take a quick break here. Fourth quarter coming up. Notre Dame with a pretty solid lead, up by 12 right now. Hokies trying to come back in the final 10 minutes. We'll be right back on 3304 Sports.
Hi, welcome back to Cassell Coliseum here. Jake Lyman, I'm with Jake Lyman. It's Chris Longino here with 3304 Sports. We're starting the game as Maddie Westbeld shoots the ball. Alicia Shepard's bringing it up for Virginia Tech. Gives it to Kayla King. Kayla King gives it up to shoots 3 for Virginia Tech. That's good. Passes up to number 5, which is Alicia Hayes. Alicia Hayes bringing it down the right core. Notre Dame. The score is 53-40. Missed by Notre Dame there as Alicia Shepard is bringing it up the court, giving it to Georgia Moore there. Kayla King passes over to Alicia and giving it to Kittley. Back as Moore. Kayla King shoots the 3. Let's see if they can do it. big key miss there as 33 passes to number Alicia Hayes. Different look up instead of Destiny Walker from the third quarter. As she's bringing up the court, she passes it over to Destiny Walker. Destiny has it in the left corner. Let's see how she does it with here. Destiny drives it, goes in for it, blocked by Kittley. Oh, it was a foul, Kittley. She'll be getting 2 shots there for Destiny Walker. And we'll see how that goes for Notre Dame, as it was a defensive rebound, as it is a foul for Virginia Tech, and bringing it out.
I believe that's actually a clean block there. Just went out of bounds, stays with the Irish.
Oh, wow. As Alicia Hayes brings it out, and Kayla King bringing it up the court. She passes it to Alicia Shepard, as Alicia Shepard shoots in the corner, misses. Key defensive rebound by Sam Brunell. As we have Alicia Hayes bringing up the court instead of Destiny Walker in the third quarter, as a change up for Ivy for coaching. Gives it up to Maddie Westbeld. Maddie Westbeld having it up, giving it up to Alicia Hayes there. Alicia Hayes bringing out. Let's see what she does there. And she seems to be changing it as she gives it to Maddie Westbeld. Maddie Westbeld shoots the 3. Unfortunately misses. Rebound by Georgia Moore there. As she passes to Alicia Shepard, bringing it up, pass back to Georgia Moore there. Georgia Moore is setting up the offense, giving it up to Kayla King. Kayla King shoots. Oh, Kiev missed. It's those misses by foul by Virginia Tech, and we'll see what happens as the score is 53-44 with 7:57 in the fourth quarter here as Notre Dame leads.
I want to go back to that Kittley three-pointer from the left wing. You don't see her shoot that shot all that often, but a huge one gets the deficit back inside single digits.
Yeah. Maddie Westbeld bringing up the court as Notre Dame leads 53-44. Dara Mabry, as she has the ball up top, passes to Destiny Walker. Pick. Let's see what she does. She drives. Oh, key steal. Oh, good score by Anina Peoples as she stole the ball there. As Georgia Moore is bringing it up the court. She's dribbling up top. Let's see if she gives it to Alicia Shepard. Kayla King passes it down to, and then a key turnover there. Notre Dame really needs to, Notre Dame is doing well defending the ball there. Virginia Tech needs to clean up and start to be making shots, as Virginia Tech is down 55-44 with 7:21 left in the fourth quarter. And if they want to continue to win this game, we see that Maddie Westbeld and Dara Mabry bringing it up the court, passes it out, open shot. Oh, unfortunately missed. 21, put back. Good score by Amanda Peoples, as she's been averaging 10 points this meeting. She's one of 3 Regiment being the all-freshman despite missing the second half of the season with a shoulder injury. As Georgia Moore, Alicia Shepard drives down. She steps back, shoots. Oh, good rebound. Ooh. As Kittley had a good stop there. Let's see if they can change their lineup and do very well there as they sub in Aisha Baines. And Kittley brings it over on the side as she gives it up. Goes in for the shot as Asina Baines subs in and shoots. She'll be getting 2 shots there for getting a shooting foul.
And that'll be it for Azana Baines. That's her 5th personal.
Oh.
Had a lot of offensive fouls today. She's just kind of barreled through the paint and maybe gotten out of control a few times. That's a tough one for the Hokies. They just got it back to 9 and now extended to 13. A chance for maybe Notre Dame to put it away in these next couple of possessions.
Azana Baines, she's a transfer from Duke, and she was averaging 4.8 as a freshman. She's doing very well. She's a good key contributor for Virginia Tech off the bench, and key players like that, when you have them foul out, is not good for Virginia Tech. And we see just Virginia Tech is being sloppy with the second half and second quarter on, and they need to change their style of play. Kenny Brooks shouldn't be too happy about it, as Dara Mabry is bringing it up the court. She passes it to Destiny Walker. She passes it to Maddie Westbeld, and she passes it to Mina Peoples. Mina Peoples passes to Dara Mabry. Maddie Westbeld has the ball as she passes it, as she holds the ball, as Destiny Walker has the ball. You see Notre Dame is really getting all their players as there's a pick as she goes down, and then she brings back, shoots it. Unfortunately, Mitch is there. Virginia Tech, Notre Dame gets back the defensive rebound there. Offensive rebound there Foul there. Offensive rebound by Maddie Westbeld, and that was a dead ball rebound for the team, and it was a foul by Destiny Walker. And we see Alicia Shepard bringing it up the court. Let's see if they can get some things here going as Notre Dame leads 57-44 with 6:08 left in the fourth quarter. As she drives, brings it back, and we'll see what happens with there. And as she brings it back, pulls up and shoots. Let's see if she makes it. Unfortunately misses. It's just been all night. Turnover by Virginia Tech gets back the ball as Kayla King takes it out on the side. I guess a switch up there. As Alicia Shepard takes it out. Kenny Brooks yelling at his teammates, yelling at his team to get in an offensive set. See what happens here. As we see a pass there, turnover by Destiny Walker bringing it down the court. Let's see if she can bring it up. She passes to Destiny Walker has the ball. Let's see how she does. Gives the ball up. Gives it to Amina Peoples there. Peoples has the ball up top, setting up the offense. We just keep seeing Notre Dame with 8 seconds left. And let's see what she does as she pulls it back. And then Notre Shepard with nothing left. Virginia Tech turnover as the offensive set of 24 seconds left. Kittley bringing it out for Virginia Tech there on the sideline. She'll be passing to Alicia Shepard. Shepard hasn't been shooting well all night as she is 5 of 20 and 4 from 16 from the three-point line. As she has up tops, as she passes it to Kayla King over on the right elbow. Kayla King drives, pulls up, shoots, misses. Key turnover there. Good pass to Kittley as she makes 2 points. Kittley hasn't been much of a major factor, but she's starting to pick it up in the second half here as Maddie Shepard passes it. And as it is given to Destiny Walker. Destiny Walker is at the top right as she's holding the ball. And she is doing well. And it is an offensive foul for Notre Dame. And there's a turnover by Sam Brule as Virginia Tech takes a timeout here.
Yeah, and the Hokies not playing well in this fourth quarter, but not quite out of it after Kittley puts in that last layup up to a double-double on the game, 13 and 11. Hokies with a chance here to get it back to single digits once again. Notre Dame struggling to put this one away, Chris.
Yeah, we see that with Kayla King not shooting well as she's 1 from 9 and 1 from 8 from three-point land. And she's not even shooting well. She's 2 from 4 from the free throw line. We see Elizabeth Kittley starting to bring it up with her 13 points, but she has 6 turnovers, and that's a key issue, is the turnovers for Virginia Tech. We see various turnovers for Virginia Tech from her, and that's costing them key points. And as Notre Dame is leading 57-46 with 4:47 in the fourth quarter, it really changes the way impact. And Kittley's been getting on fire, but it needs for these other players to get more involved. And Alicia Shepard's missing a lot of shots, same as Kayla King, and they just need to do a better of shooting it.
Alicia Shepard, you look at her stats today, 4 of 16 from 3, but and we've been mentioning the record that she's trying to break. The all-time three-point field goal record sits at 269. Right now she is at 268 threes, so one more would tie that record, 2 would break it. But another record watch, she has 16 attempts from beyond the arc today. That is a Virginia Tech record set by, guess who? Alicia Shepard, just a few weeks ago against Florida State here in Cassell Coliseum. So one more attempt, she breaks her own record. One more make, she ties the all-time record for three-point makes in program history. One of the great players to ever put on a Virginia Tech women's basketball jersey.
Well, she's just had such a fabulous career as she's a senior at Virginia Tech, and she came out of Alexandria, Virginia, having double digits in every game this year, being 4th leading scorer and assists, and almost breaking this three-pointer lead, and she's only 2 threes in. And she was first all-team ACC last year, being a 5-star recruit out of Alexandria. It just shows how great of a player she is. She just needs to get more of other players involved, and she'll do a tremendous job.
She's up to 20 points on the day. 5 assists as well. Leads the Hokies.
Yeah. It seems that we see the difference between Notre Dame and Virginia Tech is Notre Dame has seemed to be more aggressive and efficient with their shooting as they have like I've mentioned previously, 3 players in double digits, and Virginia Tech just seems to be missing shot after shot. And for example, Kayla King has only 5 points this game, and her normal norm is she does better, and Kayla King usually averages 9 points a game, and she ranks 16 in her recruiting class, and she's just not doing very well. And she had a career high against Pitt with 29 points, 7 from 12 shooting, really, and she had made 5 threes against UNC, and that shooting is very much missing tonight, as Kittley is taking it out for Virginia Tech here, passing to Alicia Shepard, as Alicia Shepard is bringing up the ball, going to his middle court at the logo, as it a pass to Kayla King. Kayla King, let's see if she can get her shooting on tonight, and she passes it to Kittley. Kayla King passes it to Gray there. As Dara Mabry bringing up the court on the right side. Destiny Walker gets the ball. It's just Notre Dame's offense is so efficient with Peoples with the ball and looking to pass it with Dara Mabry. Dara Mabry giving it back to Peoples there. Peoples has it on top of the court. Let's see how she do with 10 seconds left. And Destiny Walker gets it back to Peoples there. Peoples goes, and she goes shoots. And one for Peoples there. What a good shot there. It took a lot of strength as Kittley fouled her there. And what an incredible shot from her, getting a free throw here. And just incredible what she's doing.
Notre Dame extends the lead back to 11, 4 minutes to go. Chance to get it back to 12. Every time the Hokies get a little bit closer, Notre Dame seems to pull back away.
Peoples switches that free throw, and as Kittley passes it to Alicia, let's see if they can, Alicia Shepard there. Let's see what she does. Alicia Shepard on the right side, dribbling, picked by Gray. Let's see what she does. She's going down, shoots the layup and makes it. What a good shot. As Maddie bringing up the court on the right side. She's doing an incredible job as she's bringing it, dribbling up. And we see that she gives it off to Peoples as it passed to Destiny Walker. Let's see what happens. That is given up to Michaela. Destiny Walker has it. You see Notre Dame as they're constantly a pick by Michaela, and a shot. Ooh, turnover there. Ooh, good turnover. Kayla King gets the ball back. Let's see what she does. Passing to Alicia Shepard. Alicia Shepard bringing up the court. Good turnover by Virginia Tech. Getting it back. She pulls up, shoots 3. Bang! That was a good shot by Alicia Shepard. 3 points. Maybe this back can bring that deficit as Notre Dame is down. Is up by 7 points or 3:03. Let's see if Virginia Tech can bring it back here as Dara Mabry is bringing out. Shepard bringing good defense here. Gray's playing good defense. Good freshman, new look for Virginia Tech out here, not usually in the games. As Peoples pulls up and stops, and Michaela gives up to Destiny Walker as Peoples, defensive foul by Gray. Not good there. Giving foul by team foul by Gray, and Notre Dame will be taken out on the side, and as they lead 60-53 with 2:40 in the fourth quarter left. Let's see if Virginia Tech can make a comeback here. It's an exciting game here as they slowly cut the deficit. Every time Virginia Tech gets back into this game, we see Notre Dame just shut all that by making their shots back, key defensive stops, and making good shots. And I've seen an incredible job here as Peoples takes it out and gives it to Maddie Westbeld. Maddie Westbeld, being their leading scorer, was averaging 16 points a game and doing an incredible job. And that's an incredible turnover. That's a turnover by Notre Dame, as a turnover by team. And we'll see Kittley take it out to Alicia Shepard. Those are the key defensive stops that Virginia Tech needs in order to get back into this game. And if they can do that, they can win this game. But Virginia Tech really needs to play well down the stretch with 2:32 left as Notre Dame leads 60-53. Pull up by Destiny. Oh, good rebound. Good rebound by Gray. Let's see Kittley get back to the rebound. Pass out to Alicia Shepard. That missed three from there, really. Alicia Shepard trying to get her play, trying to get back into this game. Really trying to do her best to do as she's dribbling up top, driving, goes down, shoots. 2 points left as Notre Dame is leading 60-55 with 2:05 left. This is getting a close game. Notre Dame isn't matching the calls. Alicia Shepard's trying to keep her team in this. Key timeout by Notre Dame as we see Kenny Brooks excited with his team as they're doing an incredible job. Is good. It's just really good, Jake. They're really getting back into this game, and this is what makes Kenny Brooks such a great coach, because he can get his players back into this game, and he's really getting Kittley to do well. And those key defensive stops and those rebounds is what they were doing in the first quarter, is what they're doing incredible at, and it's just great.
Hokies are playing really hard right now. Alicia Shepard up to 27 points on the day. And guess what? She just tied Vanessa Panusas' all-time program record for three-point field goals as a Virginia Tech Hokie. Congratulations to Asia. One more, and she will have the record all to herself at 270.
Well, you've seen this quarter Virginia Tech was slacking off, and now they're leading 14-7. And you see really it's by quarter wins, and they weren't doing very well as they broke the lead. They cut it close in the third quarter, 17-16. And we'll see if Virginia Tech can make the defensive stop, because those key defensive stops is what is keeping Virginia Tech in this game. Let's see if Notre Dame can really make this, and if they can pass. So Peoples brings it out to Maddie Westbeld. Maddie Westbeld on the top right, defended by Gray. We'll see as she's bringing on over on the left side. She's dribbling back and forth. See, Notre Dame is just such an efficient offense, getting everybody involved. Dara Mabry has the ball. She goes left. She pulls it out to Destiny Walker. Destiny Walker pulls back, shoots. Oh, misses. Good rebound by Alicia Shepard as she's going down. And then she goes on the left side. Pass to Kayla King. Will she make it? Bang! Woo! As Virginia Tech gets back into this 58-60. What an incredible shot by Virginia Tech. With 1:27 left. Let's see if Virginia Tech can get that feed with Maddie Mabry passing it. Maddie Westbeld passing it to Peoples. This is a close game right now as Virginia Tech is down 60-58 from the Fighting Irish with 1:15 left. As Maddie Westbeld goes on the left side, she pulls up, she shoots. Oh, miss. Oh. Foul. We'll see what happens here. And that was a foul, an offensive rebound by Anina Peoples, and that was a foul, and Notre Dame will be getting the ball back. It was a foul by Michaela Ennis. Let's see what Virginia Tech can do to respond to this. Hopefully they can get a key stop here as Peoples is going in, as Abby Petraska subbing in, and we see Peoples shooting the free throw. Let's see what happens if she can make this. Oh, missed by Peoples. A clutch moment. This could make it a three-point lead. It's now a one-possession game. If she can make a three, it's still one-possession game if it's tied up. As she shoots, and she makes it a three-point lead as Kittley brings it out to Alicia Shepard. Let's see if Alicia Shepard can break that record by shooting it with 61-58 with 1 minute left. We'll see what here. Shepard brings it out as Gray as a defensive pick. Shoots the three. Oh, miss. Defensive rebound by Petraska as Dara Mabry brings it up on the right side. And let's see what happens here as she's being defended by Kayla King. As Maddie Mabry is on the right side. And Petraska has it now as she passes it over to Peoples. Peoples in the left corner. Let's see what she can do here. If we see Notre Dame is just so efficient with 8 seconds left on the clock. Maddie, that lockdown defense, you see Gray on Maddie Westbeld. Ooh. Offensive foul by Notre Dame. Virginia Tech gets back the ball with 19.5 seconds left. Let's see how it goes here. Virginia Tech is down 61-58 here with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we'll see happen here as Virginia Tech, as it was a turnover by Michaela Vag and an offensive foul. And we'll see what they do. As Virginia Tech takes a timeout here, and what an incredible quarter that Virginia Tech is leading 17-8 in points and efficiency. And what do you think of that, Jake?
Tech on a 10-1 run here. Somehow, some way, they have found themselves with a chance to tie this game on the final possession. Trailed by 21 at one point in the third quarter. Kenny Brooks gets the timeout here. I think you got to put it in Alicia Shepard's hands at this point. She is your best all-time three-point shooter if she hits this next three. I mean, I can't think of a better script to write. Hitting the three to tie the game late, coming back from 21 points down, and to break the all-time record for three-point field goals, you got to put it in Asia's hands.
She's such a team player as she has 27 points right now as she's bringing her players back into this, as she's an incredible player, as she's averaging 17.6 points per game, and she's just 1-3 away from breaking the record. Let's see if she can break it. What an incredible player she is, as Georgia Moore brings it up, Kayla King passes it over as King Kittley has the ball to see if they can get the three. Oh, turnover by Notre Dame as they pass the ball. They have to foul here. Maddie, what a good defensive key stop by Dara Mabry. That is what wins you games, defensive stops like that. And Virginia Tech just got a great, just turned it over, and Notre Dame played great defense, and they just may have botched their chance of taking this lead. And 2 free throws will go for Notre Dame as Dara Mabry will shoot, and maybe she can spoil the home. She can win her homecoming as she comes back to Virginia Tech, as she spent her first 2 seasons at Blacksburg, and she's following her legacy. She was an All-ACC freshman in 2019, and she was VT's 7th all-time three-point field goal list, and she set the record by a freshman with 80. What an incredible player she is, and she's showing such incredible, and she's showing her legacy as she shoots the ball and makes it in a 2-possession game. Virginia Tech calls a timeout here with up 4 here as Notre Dame is up 62-58 with 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What an incredible game so far. Let's see if Virginia Tech can get a 3 here and maybe get a foul, another point to win this game. We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be tough at this point. Notre Dame has been doubling Kittley down low all day long, and right there just unable to get the ball out to Shepard. They were trying to set that up on the left wing for Shepard to get the 3. Kittley couldn't handle it and ended up turning the ball over.
Yeah.
And then who else but Dara Mabry possibly putting the nail in the coffin with 2 made free throws. Very clutch there for Mabry, especially in a place where she played so many games, took so many shots, able to hit those 2. Hokies need a miracle at this point to pull off the comeback.
Yeah. A key stat that is really killing Virginia Tech right now is Kittley's 7 turnovers. And they've doubled her, and I've seen 3 different possessions where they've turned it over on a double team. And that's what's keeping Notre Dame in the lead here. They're shutting down Kittley by getting those key turnovers, and those turnovers lead into points, and they lead into Notre Dame winning this game. And we'll see what happens here as Virginia takes it out with Georgia Moore as she's out on the side. They'll probably give it to Alicia Shepard, or they could fake it by giving it to someone else for a 3-pointer. But if that would be an incredible stop to bring it. But Alicia Shepard with 27 points here, being 5 of 19 and 8 from 25. She's doing an incredible job here. Let's see what happens as it passes out to Kittley, as it given to Shepard. She shoots. Oh, she misses it. She'll be getting 3 foul shots at the line with 4.6 seconds left, leading 63-58 with 4 seconds left to go. And we'll see what happens here. It's an incredible play. She shoots 3 free throws here, and it's just, if she can sink these 3 free throws, she will do an incredible job again bringing back Virginia Tech into this game. And maybe they can get another stop by stopping Notre Dame and fouling, and they can miss the free throws. And we'll see what happens here as she shoots her first free throw.
Hokies need her to make all 3 of these here, and then you foul as fast as you can, and then you hope that Notre Dame misses 1. Just miss 1, and you got yourself at least a fighting chance to get a game-tying 3 and send this game to overtime. But first, Shepard's got to knock these free throws down at the stripe.
As Shepard shoots, she makes the first one, leading, cutting the deficit 63-59. Let's see if she can make these next two free throws. As she shoots the next one, and she misses. Ooh, that is a costly miss for Virginia Tech, as she missed the free throw Alicia Shepard missed the free throw. As she shoots her 3rd one, let's see if she can make it. She makes it as the deficit is 63-60. It is going to take a 3 to tie this game, and we're gonna Virginia Tech's better hope that they get it to the right player, so Notre Dame misses their foul shots, and we'll see what happens from here.
Yeah, Hokies, again, it's missing that free throw puts you in a bad spot here, because now whoever's taking those free throws, you would assume it's probably going to be Mabry. And she's a very, very good free throw shooter. You would assume that she's not going to miss them both.
Yeah.
Which puts you in a rough spot. But Hokies just trying to, hope that she misses both here. And then you got 1 shot at a 3-pointer. No time, one timeout left for Kenny Brooks. So if she does miss both, he'll have a chance to draw something up and give his best shooters an opportunity.
As Dara Mabry is 3 of 3 and shooting 100%, as they do foul her, and we'll see what happens if she can make these free throws. She gets 2 shots on the line here, and she was fouled by fouled by Kittley there. By Kayla King, my mistake.
And that's 4 on Kayla King. Should not be an issue, but Hokies have already had Michaela Ennis and Azana Baines foul out. Bench gets pretty thin if you have a third player foul out, but only 4.9 seconds left here.
Yeah, having people foul out and those key turnovers by Kittley is not good, and that's something they'll have to look back as Dara Mabry makes their first free throw, 64-60.
And that should put this one out of reach. Hokies may have an outside shot. Makes the second one. Another timeout for the Hokies here.
We'll see what happens here with 4.9 seconds as Notre Dame leads 65-60. As Dara Mabry made both her free throws as she has 14 points.
So 5-point game, trying to figure out if there's any path here for the Hokies. 4 seconds left. I think really the only chance here is you hit a 3 right off the catch.
Yeah.
I think you got to get it inbounds to Alicia Shepard immediately, and she's got to drain something to get it to 2. And then you're still hoping and praying that you can get one last shot at it. Dara Mabry has been phenomenal at the free throw line, 5 of 5 here in the game. So we'll see. Hokies look like they're going to come up short here, but really a valiant effort coming back from such a big deficit in the second half.
Well, you need a 1-second shot, kind of like Derek Fisher's 0.6 shot against San Antonio for the game buzzer in the playoffs there. That is you need to shoot quick like that, and if you can get 3 off like that, it's 65-63. You can foul. Maybe they miss one. It's tied, and you make another 3-pointer for Alicia Shepard. Now, that would be an incredible way to break the record and then win the game.
It would be incredible. Not sure how likely it is, but, crazier things have happened in the world of sports.
Hey, anything's possible, right? As Gray passes it out, passes it to Kittley, gives it to Alicia Shepard as she shoots. Let's see what happens. In and out. Pass by Mabry Derby as Notre Dame wins 65-60, end of regulation. And this is Dara Mabry's victory tour as she comes back here to spoil the Virginia Tech homecoming. And what an incredible game as Virginia Tech loses 65-60.
Hokies come up short there and now fall to 2-6 in the ACC. It becomes time to wonder what are their chances of making a run here and getting back to the NCAA tournament. Not quite sure, but this is a tough loss for the Hokies considering how well they started and then how well they finished.
Yeah.
It was just that middle part there that kind of gave them trouble.
Yeah, starting 6-0 and after losing to Notre Dame with Maddie Westfield scoring 23 points in that game. And now Notre Dame is 6-3 in conference play, having a 3-game win streak. Now that Virginia Tech is on a 2-game losing streak, this isn't really good, and the Fighting Irish are really changing after a legend stepped down, and Ivory's really showing that she's a good coach and changing this program and putting back the tradition of the Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame improving to 8-5, 6-3 in the ACC. Hokies fall to 7-6. 2-6 in the ACC, and they will look to bounce back next time out. Going to be tough for these Hokies in a very tough conference this year to make a run here, but Coach Kenny Brooks, he's had success everywhere he's gone. He's hoping that they'll be able to turn this thing around, but a tough loss here, 65-60. Hokies came back from down 21 in the second half to bring it back to 2, but fall just short. Alicia Shepard, 29 points, Chris, and tying the all-time Virginia Tech record. Her next 3 will put her all alone in first place.
Yeah, unfortunately, she didn't get to pass it tonight. We had an incredible, but she really pushed her team to come back in this. It's incredible. Kenny Brooks can look back at the footage and maybe look at maybe getting more of the other players and shooting better and the ball more efficiently and turning down the turnovers can really change. We'll see what happens from here as Virginia Tech needs to reevaluate and move forward with the season, and they need to focus on winning more conference play, and we need to see what they need to do in the future.
That'll do it for us here from 3304 Sports. Once again, Notre Dame beats Virginia Tech 65-60. Jake Lyman, Chris Longino here with you. We'll see you next time on 3304 Sports.